guys, I'm ChezPride. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'm very excited to be bringing back The Sims 4 The Short Legacy Challenge for Generation 5. It's been a few months since the end of Generation 4. I'm going to be super excited to be showing you everything. This is an introduction video, so I will basically be either refreshing you or introducing you to the rules of this Let's Play series, whatever you want to call it. And then I'm going to show you Coy. He looks quite different from when he was a teenager. I actually gave him a little bit of an adult makeover, so I'll be showing that off. And then we're also going to be going into the building behind him and giving a tour of showing where he is going to be living. So, I'm super excited about this. So let's jump into what this challenge is and what the rules are. So basically this is a 10 generation legacy challenge. You play through 10 generations. You start off with your simself and as the founder in the first generation. So basically in the first generation I started off with my simself, and then me and my husband had children who was the heir of that generation, the next generation, and their children was there in the next generation, and so on, and we are now on Generation 5. But, instead of a normal lifespan, like normal legacy challenges are, you use a short lifespan. And, there's a bunch of rules I'm about to go through, but I do want to say that even though I wrote this specific legacy challenge, like the specific ways that this one works, I did base it off of 3 other legacy challenges, and those are linked for you down below. All the rules are always down below if you want to just read them from there, but I'm going to be going over them and explaining them in a little bit more detail. So, the first rule obviously is you keep the lifespan on short. Now I do want to go through the day count, because since the end of last generation they've actually changed the lifespan on some of the ages for short lifespan. So basically, if you don't understand what I'm saying, like baby is they live 1 day before they age up into a toddler, and it's always been that for short lifespan, it's 1 day. But the toddlers used to have 4 days before they aged up on short lifespan, and now they have 3 days. The children and teen are both still 7 days. But young adult and adult got changed from 12 days to 11 days. And elder still is at 5. Of course, depending on how you keep care of that elder, they could live more than 5 days. Just depending on, if they were active, how healthy they were, and stuff like that. So all that did change a little bit. But I don't think it'll affect the challenge too badly. So we're just going to keep on like we normally do. So the next rule is you may use cheats except for those that will give you more money. So that was a rule I got from another challenge. I didn't make that up just to make it easier for myself. I did actually try to create this where it was a little bit challenging. I didn't want to just be able to do whatever I wanted, and I wanted there to be a little bit of a challenge. So, just speaking of challenges, these next few rules are for starting out. So they won't apply to this generation, especially the money one, because we have a lot of money, thanks to last generation. But they are the rules for your first generation one. So it says you must start out on a 50 by 50 or larger lot and stay on it for all 10 generations. After you buy the land, you must shorten your money to 1800 to start off with. So basically, you're gonna start off on a blank 50 by 50 lot with $1,800, and that's it. That's how you start off this challenge. The founder, who is your first sim that you start out with, must be your sim self. So in Generation 1 of this particular series, I was the founder. Then I married my husband, and we had babies, and they were the heir, the next generation, and then it kept going like that. So you must use your simself. That was, again, was a rule I didn't make up. I just thought it was a cool rule, so I put it in there. But even though you must be your simself, you can choose any trait, aspiration, or style for the founder. So everyone else's traits have to be randomly generated, but the founder you can do anything you want with. Whatever you think will be useful, whatever you think matches your personality, you can do it for trait, aspiration, and your style. You must start off with only your main sim and cannot move in any other sim except for your spouse once you have one, and they may not bring any money with them. The only exception I would say to this rule is roommates, because you don't control the roommates. They just give you a little bit of money. So roommates are the exception to this rule, but other than that, you can't move in sims once you move them out. You can't move new sims in. You must marry them or birth them to have them live with you. The next rule is the founder may not have a job, but the spouse may, and you must start off at the bottom of the job. So basically, you, if you're the founder, you have to make money off of hobbies and skills, kind of like the 100 baby challenge. But then the spouse, whoever you marry, can have an actual job, but they can't start it from an upper level. They have to start at the base level 1. Each founder and heir must get at least 2 skills to level 5 or 1 skill to level 10 by the end of the generation. And if you want to be challenging and do it like me, I do 2 skills to level 5 plus 1 skill to level 10. So you can do or and really in that situation. I just make it a little bit more challenging and do both. Each generation, a boy and girl must be born. All traits and aspirations must be randomized. As I was talking about earlier, everyone's traits have to be randomized except the founders. But you have to have at least 1 boy and 1 girl. So if you want to have 2 kids, like I do in this series, in this generation at least, I plan for 2 kids. But you get twins or triplets, or you just have 2 boys back to back. You have to keep trying for that girl or trying for that boy. You have to have at least 1 of each. So even if you only plan for 2, something happens, oh well, you need both a boy and a girl. And the next rule is either child could be the next heir, but you must keep the original founder's name. So I'm not playing where the youngest one has to be the heir, even though that's typically how it ends up working out. But a lot of people say that it has to be the youngest to carry on to the next generation. I'm saying any of the kids can be. But you have to keep the last name. So in this series, Pride is the last name. So all the children, all the grandchildren, everybody has the last name Pride. And then you must raise the kid till they're a young adult, and then you can move them out or keep them, whatever you want. But you can't move them back in once you move them out. So that's that. The next rule is you cannot edit any of the heir spares and create them unless it's to change their clothing or hairstyle. So basically you can't change any of their facial features, any of their body features, just the hair, makeup, and clothes is what you can change. So if you have an ugly sim, yeah, you gotta deal with them. They're ugly. Sorry about it. Adoption isn't forbidden, but as with normal legacies, you can't have them as the next heir. So basically, you can adopt, but you have to actually birth your next heir. You can't just adopt and be like, oh, you're going to be the next heir, because no, that's not technically coming from the current heir, which is the whole point of the heirs, is to be passed down through the generation or through the legacy. And then the next rule is no restarting after bad events, and you may not bring back a sim from the dead, but you can only beg from their life from the Grim Reaper. So you can't cheat to get them back. You can't do the Book of Life, all of that. The ambrosia, that you can't do that. All you can do is ask the Grim to bring them back, and if he says no, they're gone. And any other bad events like fire, burning your house down, or your sim drowning in a pool, all that, you can't go back and restart. You have to deal with the bad events. The next rule says, and this is a big rule, but it's not one I made up. I just thought it was cool. So a sim may utilize an anti-aging item once in their lifetime if needed. I've done it before. I haven't done it every time. Last generation we didn't do it. But basically these include drinking a youth potion, or milking a cow plant, or just aging them down a level and creating them after aging them up, which is normally what I do. It's just because it's the easiest way. So basically, every sim, you can age them down one time using anti-aging. So basically, I normally wait till my sims are elders, and then I age them down, because the way I have this file saved is basically only my active household is aging up, and I have to age everyone up manually. That's because I have a bunch of interesting characters in the world that I don't want to age up and die on their own, so I make it only my household can age up. But I typically wait till they're elders. As soon as they turn to elder, go down and create a sim, and change it back into into an adult. You can only go down one layer, or one age level, and then that normally lasts them through the rest of the generation, and then I can move them out, and they won't age into elders and die once I move them out. So that's why I kind of like that rule being in there, but you don't have to use it. That's just an option if you want to use it. Most people let their heirs and other family members die. I just don't like mine dying, so there's that. And the second to last rule says you may not move or marry out the sim who currently holds the title heir until it's after their generation. All of the children that in the generation, known as spares, may move or marry out. So basically, the heir of the current generation cannot move out until it's into the generation. And so once it's in the generation, you can move them out with their spouse or whoever you want to move them out is off that lot. But then the next heir has to stay on that lot until their generation is over. So that's basically what that rule means. And the last rule is once a new generation begins, you may move out the old founder, which I totally just explained that. So I'm a step ahead of myself. So that is all the rules of this Let's Play series, challenge, whatever you want to call it. So I say let's go back into Crazy Sim and check out Koi as a young adult. Alright, so I actually pulled up Koi as a teenager because he looks quite a bit different. So I wanted you to kind of see what he looked like as a teenager with his parents. And as you can already see from just the headshot, very different. Does not have blonde roots anymore. The dreads are much longer. He no longer wears flower print as much. He has a more mature look. So let's jump in and see what that is. So this is our current Koi. He wants to be a public enemy. He's erratic. He's kleptomaniac. He's evil. And believe it or not, all of those were randomized at different times. So, yeah, we have a very interesting son because he liked pink before he became any of these crazy things. He liked the color pink. So, basically, he's an evil person who likes pink and black and gray and has long dreads and is flaming, basically. I don't know. I think he's cute, but he's definitely an odd one. So let's jump into his outfit. So this is his everyday outfit. This is his second everyday outfit. And his third everyday outfit. I guess I could zoom out on his face for you guys. This is what he looks like up close. Okay. And here is his formal. I actually love this formal. I think it looks so good on him. Here's his athletic workout clothes. Here's his sleepwear. So this is his first sleepwear, his second sleepwear, and his third sleepwear. Here's his party outfit, which is what y'all saw him in this when I was just zoomed out his face explaining the rules, because we're literally picking right back up off of where we ended, like time wise. So, or like maybe an hour after, but still. So he was still in his party wear. Here's his swimwear. Kind of decided to go with the shorts that remind me of Pokeballs. It's the red version that reminds me of it. Are these the wrong shorts? I don't know what I'm talking about. These are the wrong shorts. These are the Pokeball shorts. Okay, never mind. Well, I decided to go with the pink version of those shorts because his dad's Brock from Pokemon. So, hot weather outfit and his cold weather outfit. So that is our Koi, our heir of this generation. Let's show off the building he's going to be living in. Alright, here it is. And you're probably thinking, this is huge for one sim to live in. Well, let me explain myself. So this like I was saying, we have this 50 by 50 lot we stay on. And I basically bulldozed the lot and rebuild every generation. And last generation, it didn't take up the whole 50 by 50 lot. It kind of stayed in a corner. And, the generation before that took up the whole lot. I really liked it when it took up the whole lot. I thought it looked really cool. So I figured I want to do something to build a whole lot. But I don't really see Koi being a very farmish boy like his mom or his grandma was. I could see him living in the city. So I was like, you know what? I can't move off the lot, but I can build an apartment complex. So, this is an apartment building. It has 3 different apartments in it. I do plan on getting roommates. Like I said, roommates were the one exception to that rule. We have plenty of money. We don't really need roommates, but I built the rooms for roommates, so I kind of want them. So, we'll see if we can get them to work. But it has everything basically on the inside that we need, because there's not much room on the outside. So, I'm just going to show you the turnaround of the building. So, each of the side of the buildings has this little plant set up. And then, in the back, we have a parking lot, which of course aren't real cars, but they are there. So, that, and this is kind of the outside. On this side, there's not much to it. Alright, but I want to show y'all from the inside. So let's take a tour. So as soon as you come in the door, you have this nice little mirror you can look at. And if you go to the left, there's a plant there. This is the main area. You can get your mail here. You can put away your trash. There's vending machines. And over here is the front office you would go to talk to about your apartment to your landlords. This is basically the landlord's office, even though they're probably never going to use it. But I thought it was a cute idea to have that. And then over here, we have the gym. So we have a pink gym. If you have not been able to tell, Koi's color is pink. So I made this whole complex a pink theme. So here's the gym. We have a bunch of different workout machines. Everyone can work out once and watch TV. Then you go through here. We have a pool room. So I love the water on this. I think it's so gorgeous. I actually put pink tiles down below. Oh, it's not going to let me go in the water. Okay. But you can kind of see it's not a reflection. There's actual pink tiles down in there. And then over here, of course, we have some seating, a diving board, some towels, and some windows that apparently you can't see through. I thought you'd be able to see through those windows for some reason. Maybe it's just my settings. But yeah, we have a little pool room here. Thought it was super cute. And we go back out this way. And there's this little reading / listen to music area in case you're like waiting someone to come out of their apartment or something. And we have the first apartment. So I will show you guys the first 2 apartments that aren't ours first and then show you our apartment. So this is the first apartment. It has a loft bedroom. It's only on 2 floors. Well, out of the 2 that aren't ours is the biggest one. It's the 2-story one. But this one has the main living on this area, and it has the bedroom upstairs. And this apartment is very much based on his teenage and childhood bedroom in the last generation. It's actually the wallpaper upstairs. So you come in, you have a little entryway, you have your dining and kitchen, you have a living space with a bathroom. So we have, the bathroom doesn't match the rest of the apartment at all. But I thought it was fine. I just really like that flooring. And then when you go up into the lofted bedroom, as you see, it's the same wallpaper as his childhood bedroom. Here's the dressers. And there's a bed with some lava lamps and a closet. So that's it for this apartment. But this takes you to the next floor. So technically, these are the stairs you would come up. And then we have some vending machines. Oops, showed you a little sneak preview. And then this is the next apartment. It's bigger than the last apartment, but it's not 2 stories. It's 1 story. So you walk in and you automatically come to the kitchen, dining area, bookshelf over there. We have an entertainment area. And here there's a bathroom. We have 1 bedroom here. So, here's this bedroom. I really like this bed, so I was excited to use it. And then the next bedroom is right here. And this is more like a princessy bedroom. It's kind of what I picture as. And then they have like a little greenhouse area with little planters. And they wanted to do some gardening. So that is this apartment. And then, finally, this is Coy's apartment. And I built it for him, a spouse, and 2 kids. So, hopefully we only have 2 kids. But here we are, a little entryway. We have this and a rug. Living spaces that way, but this is bedrooms and bathrooms. So if we go in here is the nursery for babies. I went ahead and put some pink bassinets down. And then over this way, we have Coys Room. So definitely a different term, more pastel and baby pinks than the hot pink and black. But I feel like he's grown up a little bit. And even though hot pink is his jam, I feel like he wanted something a little bit calmer for his bedroom, especially with his partner being in the picture. So we have a closet here. We have a little dresser here with a camera on it for him. And we have the bed area, which of course I had to use that painting because I use that painting in almost every build I build. We have a book area, a mirror, and then of course the ensuite bathroom, which has a shower and a tub. And black toilets. So we did have a little bit black in there. And then you got this way. Oops. And you have the toddler room. So Like I said, I'm prepared for 2 kids. Hopefully I don't have more. So this is the sleeping and reading area. We have the radio for the lullaby radio. We have a dollhouse, and then I gave them a little bathroom nook. So there's 3 potty chairs and a tub, which should be plenty for potty training and baths. So I made the room quite colorful, and that was on purpose. So we have a little chalkboard there, and then over here we have the cake table. You guys know we have to have a cake table every generation. So I actually decorated it up, and hopefully they put their back to that, because that would make really good screenshots. And then over here we have a little reading area with a computer for whoever needs it. And we have a little sitting and music area over here. And then we have kitchen and dining right here, which I thought the little aprons above the trash can were super cute. I love the round table. I think this is a really nice little living area. But then we go back over here. Oops, that was really fast. Okay. And we have the upstairs. So we go up this way, and this is the door to the rest of the apartment, the upstairs apartment. But we have a little gaming / karaoke area right there. Oops, right there. We have a chessboard. We did have a bookcase. We do have a bookcase. A little painting. If you go this way, there's the bathroom. Why am I going so fast? I'm not even playing shift. Okay. But I built the bathroom for 2 people. So there's a shower tub combo in here. And then you have 2 toilets right here. And 2 sinks with a big mirror. So 2 people can use that once. And then over this way is the children's area. So they have a little playroom right here. Has a dollhouse, imagination tent, some toys, a stuffed animal, don't want the llama. And I'm only going to show you one room because they both look the same. This is going to be where the bedroom is, and I don't have it built yet, just because I don't know what the kids' personalities are. I don't know what colors they're going to like, so I kind of just build it as we go. And that is it for our apartment. But then there's some more stuff up here. So this is more communal area. So you have Coy's painting room. Other people can use it, but I mainly built it for Coy. And his kids are artistic. I put little artistic drawing places for them. I have some place to do some wall art. And then we go over here. There's just an extra bathroom, because you never know when you're getting an extra bathroom. So I put one out that anyone can use. And then I just did a basic little office with a couple computers and radio. Okay, yeah, I thought it looked weird. Okay. Then we have a laundry room, because when I think of apartments, I think Big Bang Theory. And they had a washing place. So even though I didn't put any hampers, so we don't actually have to use the laundry room, I just wanted there to be one, because it made it feel like an apartment to me. And then this has a wolf door, because the Coy's partner is a werewolf, so just in case we decide to enable his rage, he has a place to go lock himself when he's raging. And then one more level is the roof. So right here, we have a little greenhouse roof with patching in it. And we have some of our mother's most expensive plants. And we are going to plant those in the first episode, which will be the next video coming out. And then outside we have a little play area / sitting area for the kids. And over there we have a telescope and just some satellites and whatnot. But that is the whole apartment building. I can't wait to play with roommates because I've never done that before, so I'm super excited. But yeah, I hope you liked it. I worked really hard on it. Like I said, I will start the next gameplay part in the next episode, or in the next video that I put out. And I hope you enjoyed watching this introduction video. So, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all that awesome stuff, because you guys are awesome people. I'll see you next time. Alright,